my first time getting these bitches while I'm alive, you hear me?
How to give it to you while you here?
The main thing,
You know, we flying high together.
we was all dead, huh?
I believe that. Where that bitch pouring at?
Oh, and you know who I'm talking to. I got your last page deleted.
Yo, what's good fam? Your boy back with another one. And let me tell you right now, this situation between NoCap and NBA YoungBoy is about to get real deadly. NoCap, and I ain't talking about no regular industry beef type underscore, this is personal. This is family turning on family. And when you got to Alabama shorties with nothing to lose going at each other's necks, man, somebody about to get hurt for real. NBA YoungBoy just started trolling, basically saying he too old to rap now, after NoCap just threw the most disrespectful subliminal shot I ever heard in my life. But hold up, let me break this whole situation down for y'all from the beginning, because this tree is way deeper than what y'all seeing on social media right now. To understand how we got to this deadly point, we need to go back to when NoCap was just another hungry rapper from Mobile, Alabama, trying to make it out the trenches. This was around 2018, and Shorty was grinding hard with his homie Rio Rodriguez. They had a little buzz going in Alabama. But let's keep it 100. Ain't nobody really checking for mobile rappers like that. But here's where it gets interesting. Gang, NoCap started getting close to two different camps at the same time. On one side, you had Lil Baby and 4PF, who was showing love and talking about signing him. Baby even put him on Dreams to Reality and was telling people he signed both Rio and NoCap. Interview. To NoCap, that deal never actually happened. Baby was just talking that talk, but wasn't ready to put the paperwork together. But on the other,
two artists that I signed, two of my artists.
Damn, you are not playing.
A little dude named Rollo and another one named NoCap. They actually hard.
Side, you had NBA YoungBoy and the whole 4KT movement. And this is where NoCap made the decision. That would change his whole life, for better and for worse. He chose YoungBoy.
I guess at one point, Lil Baby signed you, or no?
Nah, I didn't sign a Lil Baby. I'm still,
okay.
Yeah, I'm still an independent artist right now.
Okay. Okay, so you're not, because there was something about you being Lil Baby's artist, but that's not true.
A lot of people, like, he was just rocking with me.
Why you troll Lil Baby, man?
Man, I ain't really nothing to talk about, man.
Did you get the record clear?
Talking about for Rollo?
Yeah.
I really ain't, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, really this last little album, I ain't really tried to. You get what I'm saying? Because it was just like, you know what I'm saying? It was what it is.
On the other side.
Over baby.interview.2.422.55. It appeared to be the best decision he could have made at the moment. I'll keep it 100 with you guys. NBA NoCap became renowned because of YoungBoy. NoCap was just another promising rapper till YoungBoy co-signed him. However, things changed in 2019 when YoungBoy placed him on Out of Here Safe while NoCap was incarcerated. Everyone knew who NoCap was once that song went viral. YoungBoy didn't give him a single feature and call it a day. He included NoCap in several projects, welcomed him into the Never Broke Again family, and essentially treated him like a younger brother. YoungBoy and the entire 4KT supported NoCap when he was at odds with Lil Baby and 4PF. Boy's manager jumped in the comments to support NoCap when Heartless Savage was discussing banning him from Atlanta and stealing his jewelry. At least, it appeared to be genuine family affection. No, Cap wasn't eating well. One of the most formidable teams in hip-hop was protecting him while his career took off. Everything appeared to be ideal for Shorty. However, this is when the complexity began. Furthermore, many of you may not comprehend this actual street politics. Not only do you get his cosign when you sign with NBA YoungBoy, but you also acquire all of his grudges. YoungBoy also had a falling out with almost everyone in the business. When folks believed NoCap was making fun of Lil Durk, that was the first significant crack. Durk is currently one of YoungBoy's most important operations. Therefore, it would have been ideal for the 4KT agenda if NoCap was actually making fun of him. However, NoCap took to social media to address it rather than accept it. He insisted that they refrain from calling each other names and that he wasn't disparaging Durk. This certainly seems incredibly feeble to YoungBoy. This is your artist, whom you publicly made famous, claiming that he has no issues with your worst adversary. Gang, that's not how street politics operate. The operations should be the same when your family is involved. Interview.4.4 Fast forward to a few weeks ago, and this is where everything really fell apart. Someone on Twitter told NoCap he needed to drop more music with YoungBoy. Now any other artist would have been like, yeah, we got some heat coming soon, or something like that. But NoCap said something that set YoungBoy all the way off. He basically said he wants to make it on his own, so nobody—
I usually see when, if his ain't all moving together, right, they usually fall apart. Because, you know, sometimes what happens is when you're not around the team, right, it's getting your ear.
Fast forward.
He can say he's only popping because of YoungBoy. He said they'd link up for music later, but right now he's focused on building his own brand. Fam, let me tell you something. That was the wrong thing to say to NBA YoungBoy. This is a dude who made you famous, put you on, had your back through all your beefs, and you basically just said you don't need him no more. That's disrespectful as hell. And YoungBoy let him know about it real quick. What happened next shocked everybody who was following this situation. YoungBoy hopped on the Never Broke Again Instagram account and absolutely destroyed NoCap. And I mean destroyed him, gang. He said, and I quote, "You a worker, you ain't my brother, you pay me." That's some cold-blooded underscore right there. But he wasn't done. YoungBoy said they're not doing music together because they're not cool like that. And he called NoCap broke and said he wanted money for features. But here's the part that really got disrespectful. YoungBoy said NoCap only linked up with him because he was popping at the time. But when the beefs got real, NoCap wouldn't even take a picture with Rondo. He basically called him a fake friend who was only around for the benefits but wouldn't ride when it got dangerous. Then YoungBoy really went for the throat. He brought up how NoCap cleared his name when people thought he was dissing. Durkin said that showed he was scared and not really about that life. He said, "You the same kid who had to clear that name when the internet made it seem like you dissing and called him out for trying to stay neutral in a war." But wait, it gets worse. YoungBoy said something that I can't even repeat word for word on this platform. But let's just say he talked about doing some very inappropriate things to NoCap. That's when you know this beef went from business to personal, because that's the type of disrespect you can't come back from. NoCap tried to respond and defend himself, saying he held it down for YoungBoy for 3 years and always supported him. But compared to the nuclear bombs YoungBoy was dropping, his response looked weak. After YoungBoy went off, the internet started digging and they found some old Facebook posts from NoCap that made everything even worse. Back in 2017, before his career took off, NoCap was actually hating on YoungBoy. He said he couldn't listen to YoungBoy for 30 minutes and that if anybody said YoungBoy was better than Kodak, he'd slap their mama. So now it's looking like NoCap was a hater who only started rocking with YoungBoy when it benefited his career. That's some snake underscore, and it explains why YoungBoy was so heated about the whole situation. Now, fast forward to this week, and NoCap has been crashing out on social media like crazy. He's been going off on his girlfriend Somalia Marie, calling out Chicago Heidi, and basically beefing with anybody who mentions his name. Shorty said he's on his Thanksgiving break and got time for everybody right now. But here's where it gets really crazy, and this is the part that might make this beef turn deadly to the whole hip-hop community. He said, "If you 23 years old, 3 years from now, you will be an uncle or auntie in this new generation." Now, on the surface, that might sound like just a random observation about how young people consider 26 to be old nowadays. But here's the thing, gang, NBA YoungBoy just turned 26 last month. So, when NoCap is talking about 26-year-olds being uncles and aunties, he's directly talking about YoungBoy, and YoungBoy caught that subliminal immediately. He responded by saying, "I got to put the mic up, dang," basically saying, he's too old to be rapping now. Let me explain why this situation is about to get real dangerous. Fam, this ain't just regular rap beef where dudes make disc songs and talk underscore on social media. This is personal betrayal between two people who used to be family and both of them got nothing to lose. NoCap is basically saying YoungBoy is washed up and too old to be relevant. That's the type of disrespect that gets people hurt in the streets. And YoungBoy already showed he don't play when it comes to disrespect. Remember what he said about doing inappropriate things to NoCap. That's not normal beef talk, that's personal hatred. Plus, both of these dudes are from Alabama, where they settle beef differently than in other places. Interview. They both got crews, they both got access to weapons, and they both got reputations to protect. When you add all that together with the level of disrespect that's been thrown around, somebody is probably going to get hurt. The bigger picture, this whole situation shows how toxic the music industry can be, especially when you mix street politics with business. YoungBoy made NoCap famous, but he also expected loyalty in return. When NoCap tried to distance himself and build his own brand, YoungBoy took it as the ultimate betrayal. "Yeah, I'm still independent artist, right now." Okay, now you've got two young black men who could be making millions together, but instead they're probably going to end up in a deadly situation over pride and disrespect. It's the same story we've seen play out too many times in hip-hop, and it never ends well. Right now, both sides are posting subliminals and talking crazy on social media. But mark my words, this is going to escalate beyond social media real soon. When you got this level of personal hatred and disrespect, it's only a matter of time before somebody does something they can't take back. NoCap is crashing out and seems like he don't care about consequences right now. YoungBoy has never been one to back down from beef, and he's already shown he's willing to get extremely disrespectful. Both of them got crews that will ride for them. and both of them are in situations where backing down would hurt their street credibility. The streets are watching, the fans are picking sides, and the tension is building every day. This beef is about to get deadly, and I just hope both of these young men realize what they're about to lose before it's too late. Y'all better stay tuned because this story is far from over. And when the smoke clears, somebody's career, or worse, somebody's life might be finished forever. That's the real tea on this NoCap and NBA YoungBoy situation. Gang, let me know in the comments what y'all think about this whole mess. And make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe for more exclusive content. Until next time, stay safe out there because these streets ain't playing no games.